Hey, this is JR, the Texpat in Saigon. Today's vid is kind of a channel news vid. A lot of things happen. We upgraded our editing facility. Ray has got some projects going. I have a project going about a friend that married a Vietnam girl. So we really have a lot of things in the works, but we have been really busy and I've been kind of slow getting out the videos. I think I see a cat tail over my shoulder. It's Oreo. We've also had some questions come in from our Saigon Texpat at gmail.com email address. That email address is in the description below, and we're going to try to answer those questions for you today. We also had some good news about monetization. Our channel did get monetized this week. It was really interesting to see the revenue from our first attempt to monetize the channel. We got 2 cents. So anyway, I'm not going to go out and buy the yacht and the private jet yet. Not just yet. So we'll keep pitching and see what happens with that. I didn't really expect a lot from monetization, but it was a goal that we set, and it did happen. I'm going to head out and go to the coffee shop and finish this video from over there. Let's get some of the questions that people sent in and see if we can get them answered. The first question was from Steve. Steve asked, will you be affected by July 20th visa rule change here in Vietnam? It won't affect me directly because I'm here on a business visa, and the business visa is not going to be affected by the new rule. The new rule specifies that tourists, even if they have a 90-day visa, they have to leave the country every 30 days. But it seems at this point that that's only going to apply to tourist visas. Well, the news around the house is that I bought a desk and a chair, a new monitor and some speakers to upgrade my editing situation. As you've probably seen in some of my videos, I was kind of sitting on the corner of the dining room table editing, and it was really a problem. It was a strain on my back and on my butt, and it just was not a good situation at all. So now I've got a real work area, and I'm enjoying the heck out of that. I bought the desk secondhand here in Vietnam. I bought a chair new from an office supply place. The monitor and speakers I ordered from Lazada online, and when they arrived, my cats helped me set up the unboxing of those products, and I was able to get it all done in about 2 days. So everything worked great, and now I've got a nice place to edit, and I'm really happy about that. Ray has got a couple of projects that she's working on that hopefully we'll see some video on that in maybe the next month. It's going to take a while, so it won't be this month, but it should be next month, and I think it's going to be pretty interesting. It'll be the first time that she's ever done a project on her own, so that'll be real interesting to me. This one was from Aaron. Aaron asked me if a foreigner could own a home in Vietnam, and is there a retirement visa here? First, Vietnam doesn't have a retirement visa program. The best you can do here is a business visa if you're from the U.S., or staying on a 90-day visa and renewing it. It's really, it's kind of difficult. I'm not sure that they really want to promote foreigners retiring here. It doesn't seem that way sometimes. But the property ownership is actually kind of a different deal. Yeah, you can own a condo and maybe even a house here. If you're a business owner, I think you can own property here too. Of course, you have to remember that ownership in Vietnam is kind of an unusual thing in that the state actually owns everything, and basically what you're doing is leasing it. It's really easier if you buy a condo because you're actually buying the condo, and the condo's developer owns the property, so that could be easier. There's a lot of people that I know that have bought condominiums here. I don't know anyone here yet that has actually purchased a house that's a foreigner. So I can't really answer that. From what I understand, it is legal, but even the lawyers and real estate people don't fully understand the ramifications of the law at this point. So it may be difficult. I have some friends also visiting here from Norway. My friend Morton is from a Norwegian fella, and his wife Anna is a Vietnamese girl, and they met online, and I'm doing a video about their meeting and how things have been going for them and how they're adapting to the situation. So that's be coming up in a few days. I've already got some of it shot, and we're working on it now. Morton and Anna are still here, so we're shooting some additional video for that project, and should have it done pretty soon. I think you'll enjoy that. It's kind of unusual for a foreigner to find a Vietnamese girl to marry. Vietnamese dating is not as easy as some of the other countries in Southeast Asia. The language is a big barrier, and a lot of things, the culture and things are a barrier. So hopefully this one might answer some questions for you, and you'll enjoy seeing how they're getting along. I think it's great. Donna asked me if I could bring attention to a channel here in Vietnam that might be potentially animal abusers. And my answer to that is absolutely. I'll do what I can. I'm going to check out the channel, and we'll definitely inform some interested parties that would be able to help with that. I'll also report it to YouTube if I see something on there that I think shouldn't be on YouTube. Of course, the coronavirus has been a big issue here. Everybody around here is wearing masks now. If you go to the supermarket, everybody's got a mask on. I'm not sure it helps. We don't have any cases here in Vietnam, so maybe they're overdoing it just a little bit. But it's better, I guess, to be on the cautious side and not take chances with something like that. You know, personally, I think that in a situation we have here in Vietnam, if you caught the coronavirus, it'd be just that you had incredibly bad luck. There's just not enough people infected here for you to get it. So we'll see, but I hope it doesn't get worse. It is really a problem, and people are really scared, and I just wish that the problem gets solved as fast as possible. William asked me, why don't you work in Vietnam? Teach English or something. Well, the reason I don't work here, first, is that I'm retired and I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying my YouTube hobby. It's really fun, and I think that if I worked, it would interfere with something that I really am enjoying. So I'm probably not going to get going on anything soon. The English things. I'm from Texas. I'm not even sure I speak English, so we're not going to go there. That's for sure. Well, that's all the questions. Hope we got them answered to everybody's satisfaction. If anybody has questions, be sure and write to the email address saigontexpat@gmail.com. That address is in the description below. I'm also going to do a street video pretty soon. You know, I've always liked making videos about the businesses on this street and how fast they change. And you know, I've made quite a few videos that showed a little bit of the business activity here, but recently there's been quite a bit of change. And I'm not sure if it's because of the virus scaring people and they're not going out, or what. I do suspect that Vietnam's new drinking laws are going to have a big effect on business here. They have a zero tolerance now for drinking and driving. Zero tolerance. That means nothing. No beer, no hint of alcohol. It's not ambiguous like the U.S. where you have like 0.08, but a lot of it depends on the breathalyzer, and it depends on if you get a blood test and when, and maybe just on the police officer's opinion of whether you're drunk or not. No, this one is zero tolerance. That means no alcohol. And the fines that they've imposed are pretty darn severe. Some of the restaurants have reported that their business is down as much as 30 or 40%. I'm sure that is not going to be good for business overall. So we'll see how that shakes out, and I'll try to keep up with it in future videos. I will say one thing is drunk driving is a killer in this country. I think it's roughly 50,000 a year killed in drunk driving accidents, which is way in excess of what it should be for a country this size. So I certainly hope that it does help. I hate to think that people are out there getting killed every day because of drinking too much beer and getting on those motorbikes or driving trucks and buses. I'm pretty much in favor of the zero tolerance law. Also, it's not inconvenient here to find an alternate way home. We have grab bikes that are really cheap, and we have grab cars, taxis everywhere. It's easy to get home. So plan your drinking when you can take a grab car or grab bike home. It sure saves you a lot of trouble. Man, as a foreigner, I certainly don't want to get arrested here for a DWI. That would be just a terrible thing. In a couple of videos, I've indicated that I've had a real struggle with the Pocket Osmo camera that Rhea bought. I haven't really done anything good with it yet. But my friend Morton bought one about the same time that Rhea got hers. He's just done great with his. He's made some really nice video. At the end of this video, I'm going to put one of Morton's clips on there for you to see. So be sure and wait and watch to the end and take a look at that clip. It's really outstanding. I wish I could do something like that, but I'm just not a Pocket Osmo guy. I don't think I'll ever get a license to drive that little thing. Well, that's about all the news. Got all the questions answered. So this is JR, the Texpat in Saigon, saying thank y'all for watching. If you liked the video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. We appreciate your support and want you to be part of our group.